Hey everybody, it's me, Terry, and I am back. So, where have I been? What really happened? Let's talk about it. The truth is buried. Grab a shovel and let's start digging. Okay, how do you like the new intro? Make sure you let me know in the comments. It was short and sweet. So, a lot of stuff happened a couple of years ago when just before I left YouTube. I was hearing voices, and so many voices were giving me such a hard time. And yes, because of the drama, the hate, the BS, I didn't know what to do with it. I needed to shut it out, shut it up permanently. Although I always intended to come back, I just didn't know when or how. So some of the people, see, that I was surrounding myself with had bad reputations, and I needed to separate myself from all of that for my own good. Anyway, then life happened. Let me tell you about that. So, as a lot of you, I'm sure, remember, I was in college, and I did get my bachelor's in English. Yeehaw! I was really excited about that. And I spent one horrendous semester teaching high school English. And I realized I don't want to do that anymore, ever, ever, ever. And I don't know who was worse, the students or the teachers. And I mean that. Um, those teachers treated me horribly. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, that is all done now. I'm feeling much better about that. Well, right after that, that was in December of 23. So not this past one, but the one before that. And Ed and I, and you remember Ed, my husband, we went up to Philadelphia for the holidays. You think that's going to be great, right? Wrong. Ed got really sick, really sick. I thought I was going to lose him. I didn't, thank God. But he did have to spend 18 days in the hospital and 2 weeks in rehab. And really, they wanted him to stay longer. Um, but he really wanted to come home. So we came back to Florida, and he spent, I'm going to say, about a year recovering. And that's no understatement. Um, in fact, I guess you could still say he's recovering because he's not as well as he was when we went up. And so he has not been able to work. I've had to take it on and support us. So when we got back here, I went back to massage therapy, and I helped someone literally rebuild her business. And after about 5 months, I mean, like, she was doing amazing because of what, I did with the marketing and bringing people in and retention and all of that good stuff. She didn't need me anymore. Surprise, right? Everybody's greedy. I mean, they're so greedy. So, all right, that's all said and done. So I find another place, and which was, not a big deal. It wasn't too difficult. And I end up getting arthritis in my hands. So I can't do this because, I don't know if you guys know or not that Ed is also a massage therapist, and he has had 2 carpal tunnel surgeries, 2 trigger thumb surgeries. I did not want to get myself in a position where I was going to end up needing any kind of surgery or hurting myself. So I started looking for other kind of work, but I haven't done anything really in a long time. I did find something I could do online. Um, it's still like an independent contractor type work, which means that if there's work, then there's something for you to do. Um, Otherwise, oh well, you're not guaranteed work. So anyway, a couple of weeks ago, that dried up. So I am in a little bit of a pickle right now. But I did start to think, hey, now's a good time to go back. So here I am, back. Now, things are going to be a little different than they were. I am still going to be doing some true crime, but it's going to be like crime, control, justice, that kind of sort of thing. Um, I'm looking over at my notes over here. So I'm just mixing things up a little bit. I'm not going to be um, sticking on to one thing until it's done and then going on to another. I'm not doing. That was really exhausting. Anyway, so exposing cults and corruption, yes, including Scientology. I've been really wanting to get into that, and QAnon. Reaction videos, because some of this stuff is really insane. AI in crime and society. That is going to be fun. We're going to experiment and we're going to see what happens. And I'm not telling you guys any more than that because I want it to be a surprise, something I'm working on. Some cop watching and street content. I've been wanting to dabble a little bit in that too. And of course, humor, because if we don't laugh, we lose our minds. We might have lost half our minds already, but geez, do we really want to lose the other half? Okay, so I've been through a lot. I'm sure you've been through a lot, but I'm here and you're here. I'm ready. Are you ready? If you're in, hit subscribe, smash that like button, turn on notifications, and leave me a comment. Let's do this. Oh, and remember, crime hates exposure. So keep the lights on. Catch you in the next one.